Alright, hello. And today we've got a spicy one. We have got, let me switch this to card view. We have a Simic Unexpected Results deck. So this is a card, it's 4 mana, shuffle your deck, flip your top card, you get to cast it. If it's a spell, if it's a land, then it goes in the battlefield and you get the card back to your hand. So you can just keep casting it if you're hitting lands. So worst case scenario, worst case scenario, you're hitting a 2 mana card. But other than that, you're ramping, you get it back, you can try again. And the reason we're doing this is because we're trying to cheese more expensive cards into play. We've got Ulamog, Ghalta, Titan of Industry, Vaultborn Tyrant, Turn Timber Symbiosis, Omniscience, and Spinewood's Armadillo. As well as Make Your Own Luck is a sort of a similar card to Unexpected Results. We're just trying to ramp into these things and then cheat a fatty into play. Also importantly, the mana base has 4 Castle Garen Brig and 4 Sunken Citadel. So with 4 lands, you can cast a 6 mana card. With 5 mana, you can cast a 7 mana card, etc., etc. Excuse me. And yeah, that is it for the main deck. It's pretty straightforward. It's a spiky deck. It's probably not very serious, but it should be a fun one. So I'm excited to give it a try. Sideboard, I've got Grazers just for matchups where I want to go as fast as I possibly can. And against just things like mice. Any sort of aggro deck, mostly. A Damping Sphere for, like, Lotus Field, not much else. Cavern and Mistrise Village. This is a new card that says the next spell you cast can't be countered. And then, of course, Cavern makes it so you can resolve some of your more expensive cards in slower matchups where they have counter spells. Pile of black Leylines for Graveyard decks, Phoenix, Greasefang. White Leyline for Thoughtseize. And then I have some Arastas I wanted to try as another tool against Phoenix, because Phoenix is kind of a tricky one where they have counters and they can pressure you decently well. So I'm hoping that Arasta will help in that matchup. So that is the list. Should be a fun one. I will see you guys in the games. Peace. Alright, let's see. We have no results. We have a ramp. We have no castle. We have Ugin. I think I'm going to mulligan. I think my plan is to mulligan relatively aggressively with this deck. I'm going to keep this. Let's get rid of the Ghalta, I guess. It's going to be the hardest to cast. And then we'll just hope to find a 2-mana ramp and to get this results going. Okay. Playing against humans so much. It's really weird. Whatever. Alright, so Thalia could be pretty annoying. Even if I hit my 2-mana ramp, it would have to be Sylvan Garroted, and I still can't cast the results, so yep. Yeah, I don't think this might be too slow, but I was thinking there's a chance I can just cast this on turn 4 and maybe stabilize, but I think on the draw we're just in a bad spot. Is what it is. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be too slow. So what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna take 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so I want Grazers. And I guess that's it, right? Figure out what I want to take out. So it could be this stuff. Yeah, Thalia is just going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Could maybe take out a Make Your Own Luck. Just it's going to be slow. On the play, I'm not sure I need all the Armadillos. I'm trying to figure out if I need this, like, higher impact stuff, like Ghalta Omniscience. Maybe I just don't need it. Like, they're probably not going to be able to beat these other cards. So let's take out the just clunky stuff. Okay, I could put in extra lands to help fight against Thalia. I think on the play, I'm just going to roll the dice and hope things work out. Okay, I would like to go first. Okay, we'll keep. Alright, so if we can dodge a Thalia on turn 2, we get the results on 3, which, you know, results may vary, but that is exciting. Okay, so shock. I do have a blocker. I've got some time, even if they do have Thalia. Annoying. Okay, that's a fine draw. I just wanted to land, basically. This is sort of a land that also gains me life. Yep. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Alright, well, if this results bricks, it's probably going to be bad for me. Doesn't really matter what land I get, I don't think. Alright, let's do the thing. Let's see what we got. Please don't be bad. Okay, great. So I will make a 4/4 and gain 5 life, I think. So we're at 5 mana right now. 2 mana away from the second Titan. Lieutenant, yeah, you have a big board. If they get like a Luminarch, maybe second Lieutenant, maybe they can get out of this. But I should have the board stabilized. They're just running it all in. That can't be good, right? I don't know what that's about. Okay. So we're at... Yeah, I guess I'll just play this because I plan on playing the Titan next turn. Should I attack them for 11? I'm 2-turning them. They're going to deal... What their max is 3, 8, 11, and 4. So it's 5 and 8, right? 13. I think I'm supposed to attack. Maybe I miss. Like, I can always block if it ends up being too bad, and that means that I can maybe just kill him on the swing back. I don't know what's going on with these human decks. Like, genuinely, I'm kind of confused. They always have Mobilized District, Boros Elite, Precinct Captain, Mardu Woe Reaper. It had to be something they sold on the MTGO store or something, right? What the hell is this? I'm going to look it up. Is it Challenger deck, maybe? Yeah, sorry. Okay, so attack with both the forces, a block with the Precinct Captain. I play this, I go to 10 with 2 blockers. So I might just be dead, right? So Precinct Captain dies, they take 9, they go to 1. I go to 10. I have block Thalia's Lieutenant, block Elite. It's 4. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 3. It's 11. So I can't actually attack with both of my creatures. But it's going to be awkward for them next turn, I think. Did I leave myself dead anyway? I'm actually just dead, right? I'm only dead if they don't block. They shouldn't be blocking. I think I left myself dead. They blocked though, so kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, I would like to gain 5, make a 4/4. So 3 blocks is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I wouldn't have been dead, right? I would have gone to 1. Or yeah, okay. So I didn't actually leave myself dead. So we're at how much mana? I assume I could just alpha. I don't know, is my opponent like an AI or something? That sounds disrespectful, but it's just like weirding me out that everyone's playing the same mono white deck. My opponent's also just attacking very aggressively. Do I have to block? Doesn't matter. 4, I guess I'll just kill them if I block this way. It's 8 anyway. Whatever. This luck is crazy. Okay. Alright, opponent is delusional. That is okay. Nothing wrong with that. They just kind of suicided all their creatures and then complained. That's fine. I wish you the best, opponent. Okay. I guess I flipped the Titan. Maybe that's what they're tilted about. I hope I do it again. Alright, let's go submit. We're going to have a rough spot on the draw, but maybe we can get the early Titan. Okay, this hand's interesting. I don't think I can keep it. Like, maybe if I had a 6, this would be... Nah, it just doesn't matter. Okay, that's 1 of 5. Okay, keep. And then... I guess I'm going to get rid of... Could keep the growth spiral just as a cantrip, or I could keep... I think I'm going to keep a Titan. It's a tough spot. I definitely want the raw mana source with the Caryatid. Should have played... It's nice to draw land. I should have played this, though. I want to take the least amount of damage possible. So let's hope for no Thalia, I guess. Okay. Maybe we're getting Adeline, but hopefully the results hits. I'm probably going to tilt in the stratosphere if it does, but... Alright. Okay, we may be dead. We might be dead, damn. So it goes. Yeah, so... Yeah, I probably have to hit Ulamog next turn. So it's 4/5. Ulamog doesn't even do it. I think. What about the Omniscience and the Galta? Come on, what can I hit? I don't even know what it is. I don't think Volt, nothing does it. I need like an Ugin. I don't have Ugin in my deck. I wanted most of the cards to work with like the Castle, Sunken Citadel mana base. I don't know. Can you just let me flip my thing and concede, please? I'm so dead. Please don't be typing a paragraph about how lucky I got and then beating me. Okay. Okay. Alright. GG's. Alright, well. Roll to 5. That was a good roll to 5. Like, I don't think it really matters when you mulligan with this deck. You're just trying to cheese. We had what? It's fine. I can't imagine this match was that good. We're playing a silly deck. Let's get to the next match. Let's try again. Try again. All right. Hopefully the opponent's there. I hit start recording. The scent's good, I think. It's not perfect, but we've got ramp, we've got make your own luck, we've got citadel plus castle, so let's go green. I guess I can say blue actually because Seagate something. Seagate Restoration, I think is the name. But maybe Carry did has to jump and we want triple blue. No way. What is going on? I'm just gonna ask. I'm just gonna ask. Okay, let's go with this. I think carries it still better. Oh, it does not need to respond, obviously. But I'm curious. I play against this deck so often, and it's like it has the roll 2-drop. It has Soldier of the Pantheon. It has Precinct Captain. It has Mardu Woe Reaper. It just has all these weird cards that they're like specific. Like they're cards that like meta humans decks don't play, but everyone that I play against that plays humans plays them. It's really weird. I mentioned it before, like maybe someone just made a YouTube video and was like, play this deck, it's cheap. Which I'm sure it is. But it's weird to me how they're all the exact same list. There's like no there's no variation really. That's annoying. Alright. We've got the growth spiral though, so. Okay, here we go. Yep. Oh, this might be tricky. I can't block. I'm gonna take. Yeah, this is bad. Why do people always do these weird things? I'm developing a theory that these are like AI opponents or something. I don't get why they attack the way they do. It's always confusing to me. Okay, sure. Okay. Deck always looks solid too. It's like it feels unoptimized, but it always just kind of beats my ass. Okay, so we should have taken an extra 3, but we didn't. I guess maybe this person's just new. I shouldn't. I sound like an idiot for calling my opponents AI. I don't mean it to be disrespectful. It's just weird how consistent. Like I've never in playing MTGO leagues experienced like playing against this sort of fringe deck so consistently with like the exact same list. It's so weird. Okay, I remember to cast my spell. Also, we have enough mana to just draw a fatty, right? I don't think it's a draw card. Alright, so I am at... okay, I'm at 17. This is currently, what? This is 7 power, plus a Thalia's Lieutenant is going to be 3. It's going to add 4. So 11. So... I think I'm just make your own lucky. And I currently have 6, 7, 8 mana for Ulamog. So there's no way I'm going to be able to Ulamog next turn, I don't think. I think we're just going to do this. And hope that things aren't too bad. Remember how this card works. Okay, so I believe I pick 1 card, I get to cast it next turn for free. The rest go to my hand. Oof, okay. It's gonna cost me 1. I'd just be dead. Thalia plus pressure is just farming my deck. Yeah, I think another make your own luck is too slow anyway. I guess I can Seagate Restoration and maybe find Titan and try to stabilize. I'm gonna have... Yes, I'll have enough mana to Titan. Like, if I draw Titan, I could play Titan, block with Caryatid, Titan, and 4/4, and then play this for 1 mana. Ugh, okay. That's unlucky. Don't think we can stabilize versus that. I don't know if there's a card I could hit. Guess that means I have to results. Well, either way, I can start with this, right? Let's make sure. I guess even if I'm Ulamogging, I'm just dying, so... I mean, they're just gonna have another human kill me anyway. This start is disgusting. This is like the Kaito of, Can I do that? I'm short, right? Or, no, I have 8. Holy shit. Okay, well, that gold is insane. Oh my god, okay. This puts everything into play, right? Put any number of... Okay. Sure, why not? That is disgusting. Make sure I didn't count wrong, yeah, okay. Okay, this Golta, maybe we need a second Golta. Alright, so how do I resolve this? Does it all happen at the same time? This is turn 5, by the way. Maybe this is how we beat Thalia. Okay. So, put any number. Okay, so click, 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 click. I'll put in the other Ulamog just because it's going to gain me more life. I don't think I really need it, but whatever. Gotta brave the elements, I guess. This is nuts. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Alright, I don't have to discard the hand size, so I'm at 32. Okay. Alright, not bad. I'll take it. It's a good one for the video. Alright, maybe the Galta's really good. I don't know. I was worried. I think I had 2 Omniscience. Maybe I built this deck before Lost Caverns came out. I'm not 100% sure. But I had 2 Omniscience, and I was like, well, Galta kind of works with the castle, right? So maybe I should try it. Omniscience obviously works with the like card draw stuff, right? Where you can just play these non-creature spells, but Galta looking solid. This game is obscene, by the way. I don't even know what... I mean, maybe they could win. I don't have 12 to it's so big. Thalia's Lieutenant's insane, but like I'm gonna... I need to not deck myself, actually. That's relevant. That's really relevant. Huh. Maybe I'm just gonna deck myself. Didn't think that would matter. So they have a 7/7, which means I have a Ulamog. Okay, never mind. My bad. I forgot Ulamog just decked my opponent. I don't have anything to worry about. All I have to do is attack with Ulamog twice, or 3 times, or whatever, and we should be able to win. We are chilling. And I'm like, what? Every time I play a Titan, I draw 4 cards, but we're at 28. We'll be fine. Suppose, so they have 1/7/7. Maybe I can just attack with everyone. Ulamog's 12, so they have to block 6. I should be killing some of their board. I don't know if I'm that worried about dying. Okay, Titan. I didn't realize I had all these other cards. Okay. So we gain 5. Put a shield counter on my Ghalta, I guess. But like I said, I think they're just getting decked. I think that's how this is going to go. Well, there's Omniscience. Okay. Let's just play Forest. I was going to play the Citadel, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so if I attack with Ghalta, it trades for what? It's going to trade for like 7/7. They don't have a... They don't have a 6 toughness, so the Ghalta attack should be clean. Fortunately, our opponent is kind of slow, but maybe they're just new. Which is good. I mean, if this is just a bunch of new players playing because of some of the changes Daybreak has made, I am all for it. That's awesome. I was kind of joking about some of the things I said earlier, but it just keeps happening, so... Went from thoughts to words. So this is lethal. We'll also mill you 20 cards. Can I die to a Brave the Elements? No, I'm not. This is 12, 11, 23, and 2, 25. Not even close. Yeah, this Ghalta was obscene though. That was nuts. I've never resolved the Ghalta before. Yep. How much mana do we have? We don't have that much mana for Omniscience, so it's 8, 9, 10, so I can't even play it. I guess we'll play this. Play this, shield counter Ghalta, attack with everybody, something like that. Maybe not everybody. We could attack with everybody, right? You can attack with stuff. Okay. Opponent gives up. Alright, so last time we did Grazer in, we took Omniscience and Ghalta out. But I think Ghalta's earned its keep. We gotta find a new card. We are pro Ghalta in this family now. Here's this. So, you're in. What are we taking out? I could take out a growth spiral, to be honest. I'm gonna draw. It's awkward against Thalia, and I have the Grazers for ramp. So, let's try that. Galt is my commander. Galter's my new hero. That was disgusting. I don't even know how much life we gained. It was just like we were at 3, and then I put in 2 Vaultboard Tyrants, plus whatever else. It was disgusting. How do you cheat Galta into play? We can Neoform it. We can Eldritch Evolution it, I guess. I don't think that works for this deck, but you can always just cast it, right? We've proven that. It's just like 7 show and tells on a 12/12. Yeah, this deck's fun. I play this deck like once every 2 years or something, but every time I play it, I'm always excited. It's, I don't know. It's not a very serious deck. I don't think it's super competitive, but it's surprisingly decent. Like, you can have an okay win percentage with it. You can definitely, you know, depending where you're at and what you're playing against, you can get like a 50% win rate, I think. Because what's the math on your hits, right? Like, every time you results... So you can results into results, so it's kind of just a reroll. And then this is like all hits. So we can count them, make your own looks. But yeah, if you draw unexpected results and get to resolve it, there's like a 50% chance you can just get a huge advantage. Like, these aren't the end of the world. Decks can obviously beat them, but a lot of these other cards are pretty difficult. Seagate can be... Seagate just depends if you're playing against an aggro deck. Like, if you're not playing against an aggressive deck and you get to resolve this for 4 mana, it's obviously really strong. But yeah, I think if you are going to play this deck, if this looks like fun and you want to try it, just make sure that you are mulliganing aggressively. You don't need a lot of cards. You're kind of all in on your unexpected results. And in a format like Pioneer, you want to ramp into it. Especially if you're on the draw. I don't think you can get away with just turn 4ing it versus most competitive decks, so... Yeah, I'm not sure how to build. I haven't looked at too many of like the newer fatties. I don't think there's any that are as good as the ones I have in my deck. One thing about Ulamog, like the last time I played this deck, I think a lot of people were playing blue-white control, and Ulamog was very important. Where I would play games where I would like cast, and we could get countered a lot, but I would cast like 4 Ulamogs against blue-white control, and that was important for being able to win. So. Okay, so we're short a castle, but we do have a blocker, some early mana. Maybe we find a castle, we can put this down with 4 lands, and then go from there. Hope to bridge the gap into the Ulamog. Alright, there's a signature Well Reaper. It's a nice one. Okay, let's play Grazer. You know what? I messed up, right? I think I'm supposed to... it's not a big deal. I think I'm probably supposed to play this turn Timber so I have 2 lands to play. Like next turn I could play the Restoration, and then this Grazer puts in the Citadel. Or I guess... I just keep the Forest in my hand, right? And that means I can go Restoration for turn, second Grazer. Yeah. Minor mistake, but it'll work out if we just draw a land anyway. This opponent is just getting me good. Yeah. Okay, let's say blue, I guess. And let's cross our fingers for a unexpected results. I have 1 Surveil land. You can maybe play more Surveil lands, but with the Citadels, you already have so many tap lands, so... Alright, we are... maybe gonna get pounded by... I guess I'm playing this... Oh no, I messed up. I was... I didn't realize I had double blue. I was going to just search the basic and then grazer it into play, which is definitely the play I should have made, but I didn't think about the fact this was on blue, so a little bit awkward. I think I'm just going to cycle this. But that play's not even good either, so maybe I'm supposed to just do nothing, and I was supposed to play the grazer. But the blocker, it's just going to be there for trumping anyway, so whatever. To think about if I want to have... So what happens if I draw a castle? If I draw a castle, I can just cast this, and then I have a 7/7. Otherwise, I just get an untapped land, so we'll wait. Okay. Oh, I messed this up so bad. God damn it. Okay, so I don't have double green, so... Apparently this deck is hard to play. It's awful. Okay. Well, let's keep trying to win the game. I'm going to play this to chump. Next turn, we're going to have to shock this turn timber, resolve the armadillo. And then maybe we can play towards Ulamog. We're currently at 6. We'll be at 7 and then 8. Right? This is 4, 5, 6. It says 7, yeah. It's going to be tough. That is my bad. I have messed this game up pretty hardcore. I guess I'm jumping. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to jump. Like, these are valuable blockers. I don't know why none of my opponents attack. Huh. That does something. That actually... Fuck. So that adds 1, so I get to 9. So this will be 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So I can't even... Okay. Okay, so we're going to play a 7/7. Next turn, we're going to play a Citadel on... It has to be on green, because otherwise we can't sink it all into the castle. So this has to go on green. And then... That'll put us to 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I can shock Ulamog, potentially. Maybe the 7... Well, this thing can just beat my ass, but we can chump it. Going to 7 is going to be rough. But yeah, this should be attacking, I think. Okay, that's kind of nice, I guess. Alright, we have blocker. Can keep the restoration. I still think I'm just going to name green, even though I won't get to triple blue. I mean, this is triple blue, right? Alright, we'll say green, your go. So we have... So the 2 citadels tap into the castle, that gets 6. So it's 3 lands for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't even need this carry to live. I can still just shock an Ulamog. And then once I Ulamog, I'm just going to go after Guardian and maybe Recruitment Officer, to be honest. So this is getting to 7, which means I jump with a Grazer. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, maybe I don't care. Recruitment Officer is probably too slow. Okay. Let's keep our Seagate Restoration. And then what do I want to go after? I guess just Thalia and Guardian, maybe. Here we go. I think I should have lost this game, but whatever. We'll take it. My opponent could have done a few things differently. So it goes. Take what we can get. I mean, we could still lose. We could easily still lose. The Seagate Restoration is only going to draw 2 cards. We have an indestructible blocker, which is nice, but might be kind of difficult for me to attack. We'll see what happens. So this is all my blue. It's fine. Is my 7 supposed to attack, actually? Yeah, probably. What Lieutenant is 6, 7, 8, 10. No, I don't think so. Results. God, it's so tempting. I guess I should do that, right? The Restoration's only drawing 2 anyway. This is more fun. Doesn't really matter. I think. Alright, you get a life. Shit. Oh, that's not good. Alright, well. Okay, that is a thing that can happen. I think I'm gonna attack. And then, I guess it probably doesn't really matter that I'm drawing cards. I'm just gonna play the stupid Caryatid and try to deck them. Also, I mean, they can't. They have to block a 7/7 at least next turn, so. Alright, well, I might die. Oh, they didn't. Okay, well, that's fine. Probably want to use the recruiter, but that's okay. I'm dead anyway. Okay, so they drew Brave the Elements. Even if I leave the Ulamog back, I guess it's only 8. So I maybe could have played around that, but GG's. Yeah, that's funny. Well, what a weird game. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright, we need a little bit, we need better fortune on our flips. Our flips, we need a little help. Oh, that wasn't the last game. Whatever. It's fine. Run it back. I could maybe be boarding in a land against Thalia, perhaps. It's possible just putting in a land is good because I have grazers. It's fine. I'm gonna put... whatever. It's okay. I don't know if Grazer is as good against humans as I would want it to be, just because their creatures outscale so well. Like, it seems kind of difficult for it to just hold something down. Especially when they have the Luminarch, so like all their 2s just eventually get to be 3s, and then I'm jumping, but... You know what? I should do this on the play, I think. I think it's better. Because I can't get Thaliad, so it doesn't matter. And I really want... I want to hit my 4th untapped mana source with results, so the extra card from the draw I think is more relevant than the body on the Grazer. So, yeah. Sorry about the early GGs. I think the last 2 matches just sort of blended together for me, because my opponents are just playing this, like, carbon copy mono white human deck. Okay. Hopefully we can get another Gulta. Yeah, I guess I think mentally I was checked out of that first game, and then we took the Gulta and gained 40 life. I'm trying to think of how I could rebuild my sideboard for this matchup if it continues to be a popular deck that people play. It seems like a very bad matchup, honestly. It's just like fast clock plus disruption from Thalia. Thalia is like, when this is sort of all my deck is trying to do, Thalia is a really big deal. It definitely seems like a beatable matchup, but I need to hit off my flips. Opponent using the maximum clock, I respect it. Why not? Okay. I at least maybe get to look at my opening hand. Yippee. I'd like to play first. I'm gonna keep... Yeah, I think this hand's good. Like... I guess we're gonna go... We're gonna name green. Or no. So I have... Yeah, I think we're gonna name green. So the castle is... So I'm gonna go Citadel, Island, Spiral, Castle tapped. And then that'll get me this 6 mana on turn 3. And then hopefully we find a land or whatever. And then we'll just get the... So green. So this should be a fast Vault Board Tyrant, at least. The mana base is tricky. You gotta get it right. Is it better to Growth Spiral or to Caryatid? I think it's better to Growth Spiral because I want to spike a results. Now I gain 2 life. But I get this into play untapped. Okay, so we're gonna Growth Spiral, and then we will have Castle. We can shock the Seagate Restoration, double Caryatid, and then play Voltborn Tyrant on turn 4. And hopefully find more fatties that'll stabilize. So this is the part of the deck where you just play a ramp plan. Like, we don't have any of our cheesy stuff, but we've got a bunch of rampant growths and some soul lands. We got our Ancient Tomb and our City of Traders. I should have just main phased this so I could have 6. Let me pause the recording. Oh, no, they're back. Never know when to do that. It's always kind of annoying to cut it. And then the person just comes back. But sometimes people just straight up leave for 5 minutes. We have resolved a spell. Hallelujah. I did say GG's. Maybe they're punishing me for that. Please, for the love of God. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Here we are. We did it. Okay, what is up with these people just not attacking? I don't get it. It's like legitimately confusing me. I don't know. If you're gonna just like tank forever and then maybe they have a baby that's on fire or something. They're trying to put the fire that's on the baby out and they missed their combat and all my opponents missed their combat. It's just so weird how often I play against this like deck and my opponents just do not they just don't attack. It's so weird to play an aggro deck and just never attack. Whatever. Okay. Okay, that's gotta be... Maybe it's just people that are new to Moto and they just like... They're used to Arena just like slamming the spacebar and attacking for them. That's gotta be what it is, right? It has to be that. It has to be people that are used to... what's it called? That makes sense. Okay, let's get all our mana. And let's play a giant dinosaur. We've got a second fatty we drew, which means You draw another card and keep the train rolling. They speed off their ossification, but even if they have another ossification for, or if they had this ossification for the Volborn Tyrant, we drew Titan, they can just blow it up and get it back, so I'm not that worried about anything. I think we're in a good spot. I just need to not take damage and die to Brave the Elements. Okay. That's fine and dandy. I'll take 5. Do I want to gain 5, actually? This all resolves at the same time? Or no? I don't know. Well, I guess this will have a trigger floating. See, I'm not going to get the extra life from the Volborn Tyrant. I could just get the 5. I think I'd rather have 5 life. Okay. So we go up to 19. If they have an additional ossification and they nab this Volborn Tyrant, I have to consider like actually racing them. But with the extra life I got instead of the 4/4, it makes the Brave less scary. It's why I did it, obviously. I'm just missing on lands. It's kind of nice for me, I guess. Means their hand's all spells, but they have this colorless land that's making it so they can't double 1-drop, so. Okay. Well, we won. Yippee. I don't think we get to look at our new cards, but I think we were in a good spot. So, sort of mediocre draw by opponent, and this did at least highlight how the deck can work without the cheese combo. So, GG's. Let's get another one. All right. What do we got? I think we could keep this. It's a bit awkward, but I guess we have. Yeah, no, this sounds good. I'm on the draw. Please, for the love of all, do not Thalia me. I guess I could get Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize less bad than Thalia, I think. Okay, we'll keep. Forest. Ooh. Oh, no! Okay, we need to hit a Nulamog, I guess. This is stupid Lotus Field. It could be ramp. It could be a ramp mirror. Oh, it is a ramp mirror. Wow. I assumed it was Lotus Field, but. Okay. You come in tapped. Alright, well, if we hit big, we might be favored in this matchup. I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to think, since I have... Yeah, I guess it's better to growth spiral here. Okay. So we're gonna Citadel. I'm gonna name green because I'm not gonna mess that up. It's fine if I go blue, I guess, but probably won't matter. I guess if I plan to cast Omniscience, maybe it ends up mattering, but it's fine. I'm just gonna say green. Turn my brain off. Okay, Ulamog, please. Ulamog, one time. Green, yep. I suppose they could be Ulamogging me, but... Alright, what do we got? Spin the wheel. No! Okay, so yes puts it back. Okay. Well, we get to do it again, I guess. So they're at how much mana? They'll be at 5. If they have a castle, they can play 6. This isn't bad. Now I'm sort of wishing I said blue, maybe, but... Cavalier of Thorns? Sure. Alright. Well, I think we're just looking for Ulamog. Cavalier means they have pressure now. So I can't cast any creatures anyway. I have 3 blue. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get our Titan Shock here. Caryatid. So how much mana do I have? I have 6, 7, 8. This is 10. What a nonsense matchup. We are just ramping and casting. Probably neither of our decks could beat a real deck, but we are having the time of our lives, just putting lands into play until someone starts blowing holes in the other person's ship. So how much mana? It's close to Ulamog time, right? This is 6. So it's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if they played a land, so a land could be an Ulamog. World Breaker's annoying, actually. Second Cavalier, sure. Okay, they have Big Papa Ugin. Alright. So I have a free Titan. Not really gonna do that much for me. So blue, blue, blue. Let's make sure. Six, 7, 8. Yep. Okay, so I think it just results. Okay. I don't even know what I'm shield countering. I guess doesn't really matter. I could have gained a life. Okay, Ulamog's nice. On that guy. I could have done it on the 4/4 even. So now all I can do is just ramp, right? We're out of stuff. This comes into play untapped. Cast our Caryatid. Then we'll pass. So depending on what they do, we can just go apeshit with Omniscience. And even if they Ulamog me, I probably get to Ulamog them back. And they're probably going after fatties, so sure. This is so stupid. Alright. Sure. They could just go after my blue mana, I guess, but I don't know. Yeah. Alright, they're gone. They got an Emrakul. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe we can get them off. Oh god, I didn't think about an Emrakul. Oh no. Well, let's see what happens. Do I even want... I don't think I want to play that, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have to play a land either way. I can jump, I can not jump. I don't know how am I beating this Emrakul? How do I know... Land... Okay... Land, planeswalker, creature. Okay, so it costs 10. So can I get them off 10 mana? I don't know. I could do a lot of shit. The problem is, if I go off and I don't keep them off Emrakul, when they take my turn, they can maybe deck me. That being said, what the hell else am I going to do? Do I have a card that's going to, like, make it so... I could just keep Ulamogging them. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I need to just go for all my Ulamogs. So we're going to go... This. So yeah, this is better than Ghalta in this spot, for sure. So now, first we'll cast this for free. And then I don't want to plot anything. I don't know if I can no-sir the plot. Okay, so now my hand is not at max size. So we'll cast this. This is going to cantrip. So everything I play is a cantrip. Let's put them in the graveyard, put the rest on the bottom. Okay, so I just want more ways to draw cards, I guess. So let's go Titan. And then we're going to make a 4/4. And then, I don't know, gain life. Okay. So I have all the Ulamogs I could ever want. So one of my Ulamogs is on the bottom. So how do I want to do this? I want to Ulamog at least 2 times. Need to deal with their Ulamog and then 2 lands. I'm just gonna do this. Let's fire this off, and let's just. It doesn't matter. I have my deck in my hand, right? Okay. Cast. That and that. Maybe I didn't need to get rid of the Ulamog, but it's whatever. Cast this. So the other Ulamog is on the bottom of my deck. Okay, cool. Alright, well the Omniscience was very, very important there. That was nuts. We just hard cast Omniscience on turn 6, and then we just drew our deck, right? We can put everything we want into our hand. Alright, so we are against Ramp. Do I want this Damping Sphere? I don't. I think that their soul lands are better than mine because I have these ways to cheat. So we could try it. Let me make sure. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces colorless instead. So yeah. And then I could just do like ramp stuff. I could put in all my lands. I don't think I need Grazer. I want these high impact hits. Maybe I just need to take out the armadillos. These are just natural lands I can draw. Yeah. And I could have Grazer over like something, but I don't know what. It's been 61. Maybe I'd take out Make Your Own Luck. I'm just going to take out the armadillos. That's fine. Submit this. I could have the black ley line, I guess, but that sounds kind of terrible. Okay. Yeah, we don't have ramp, but we have turn 4 results, and I have Soul and Castle, so. You have 8 draws to just curve me into this. Alright. Well, don't kill my lands before I get to 4 mana, I guess. That's what I'm begging for. So they can Explosive Edge here. Thought Knots here, sure. Well, it's sort of a double-edged coin where, like, yes, they take my unexpected results, but also they're not ramping. They're just putting a 4/4 that's a 5-turn clock into play, and I kind of don't give a shit about the 4/4 itself. So, you know, whatever. Make your own luck. What? I'm gonna go ahead and guess that I'm getting Thought Seared again. I don't know why. Maybe they're just hoping I low roll here, but it's a scary. It's kind of scary for them, right? Like if I don't low roll, it's gonna be annoying. Like if I didn't Ulamog, Omniscience, Galta, all that shit. All right, you did a ramp. It's a good hit. Hitting the soul land there is obviously good. Okay, please give me something good. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. I don't know if the extra cards matter, but it's better than hitting like a... I don't know. Maybe it's not better than hitting a lot of things, but it's fine. I'll take it. So, what can we have happen? No castle. I mean, do they even have that much mana? It's just 6. Okay. So yeah, Ulamog is probably happening next turn. Let's hope the last card is an Ulamog. They don't draw an Ulamog, because that's going to be difficult to beat. So what can I do? I can just castle. Castle play a big thing. Alternatively, I mean, I can only ramp 1 time, or I can ramp 2 times. So does that mean I get to Ulamog? If it means I get to Ulamog, I should do it. So we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I believe it does mean I get to Ulamog. I'm going to take 5. I'm also going to shock. So I could Growth Spiral now. I could just Titan. Alright, so let's make sure. So this is 6, 7, 8 from a Growth Spiral, 9 from a Growth Spiral, land drop naturally. So I guess we're going to go for that. Triple blue. Doesn't matter. Okay. I can't play that, right? So if I play it, they go 6, 7, they have 9, so they can draw untap land anyway. I think I just have to hope that they don't have Ulamog. If they have Ulamog, I probably lose. If they don't have Ulamog, I get to Ulamog them. Or I can just make your own luck plus Soul Ring. Or sorry, Damping Sphere. But the fact that even if I Damping Sphere, they can still hit untap land and Ulamog me, assuming that's their last card. I think I'm better off just hoping that it's not Ulamog. I don't know what they're going to get. Thought Knots here. Okay, so they're going to take my Ulamog. Which is fine, I think. I'm spinning in my chair like a maniac. But yeah, I don't know. Do I care about this? Just care about Ulamog. That's it. We are in an Ulamog world. They have so much mana that I think the Damping Sphere is kind of bad. But maybe it shouldn't be in my deck. Took Omniscience. Well, okay. How am I gonna die? They're just gonna Ulamog and kill me with a Thought Seer. If I Ulamog, how easy is it gonna be for me to beat an Ulamog? So let's go. Make sure. So here, here. 6. Yeah. I don't even know what to name. So I know I'm playing this. So do I go Thought Seer? Okay, well they give up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think I'm just supposed to go kill your 2 mana source, kill a Thought Seer, and then like you have to figure out a way to bounce Ulamog without actually Ulamogging me. It's very unlikely that they could actually like deal with this without having mana for Ulamog. So I think that's the play I would have made. We never get to look at our next card, but either way. All right, cool. GG. All right. Let's keep. We got to turn 3 results. Razor Birch Thicket. Okay, so maybe Angels. Probably a fine matchup for us. Here we go. So against a Llanowar Elf on the draw, like anything could probably kill us. Our deck's kind of clunky. In general, I assume this is probably a fine matchup. Their clocks aren't that fast, but if they just like go Elf into 3-drop Angel into Company, they can kill like anybody very quickly. And this I can probably sort of out. Sorry, I was thinking about my sequencing. I'm not sure if this is right. This deck could beat a Ulamog, right? Like, if they have the board developed enough, it doesn't matter that I'm Ulamogging 2 permanents in certain spots, and they're just gonna kill me in the air. So we'll see what happens. Probably have a 2 mana thing here, but that's not that scary. They just get life. So this start's not that problematic. All right. Do I want to sandbag these restorations? I don't think Besaju's going to be that good against them. Yeah, let's do the thing. Put in our deck, right? So this is turn 3. Give me the heat. Okay. That's not bad. That's not great, but it's not bad. Something that can beat him up and prevent me from getting beat up. Yeah, I think I wasn't supposed to play the Besaju. It's possible I wasn't supposed to play the Breeding Pool. Kind of weird. Whatever. Probably better off not overthinking and just playing the cards. Alright, well, play ball. We might be just dead. It might be over. Might be the turn 4 Angel thing. Okay, no Resplendent Angel. That's the one we were scared of, right? We're scared of the 2/4 and the one that like makes a... just the 2/4 in general, right? Like, it makes a huge board. They bricked massively. So, that's nice for us. Alright, so we have 6 mana currently if we play our land untapped. So we can Titan next turn. For now, let's just play the results we drew. It's so fun to like to have the pause where the person reads the card. The first time I just cast it, they're F6, like what the hell even happened? Second time they're like, okay, what does it do? I'm sure not many people have a clue what the text box of this card is. Came out in Gate Crash, which, God, I don't know. I don't know when Gate Crash came out, like a long time ago. I think I can shock. Pass. I was looking at my sideboard. I don't think I have a card that I would want to board in this matchup. I could just board in lands if I really wanted to, but I'm probably not going to change my deck's configuration. Well, then, I guess maybe we've died. Oh, Lamog. I don't know. It might be too late. I think we needed them to brick for that turn. We didn't have a great start. Why is this happening? They're going to get 2 1/1s, but I don't care. Their angels are going to be smaller. You just kill a bishop. It's probably best. Okay. I can't imagine this attack was good, but whatever. Alright, how much mana do I have? 7, 8. So we just results. I'm going to Titan. I guess they're only... Like, it's only... Now they can't keep triggering this. I think I just Titan and just chill out. So let me make sure. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll be 1 short for an Ulamog next turn. How big can this get? I don't think it's the 6. So gain 5, 4, 4. And then we'll pass. Got 2 reach guys. And it's a 37 life, but we have Ulamog, so we can just deck them, assuming we don't die in the air. Yeah, that was a pretty big spew of attacking with the bishop, right? Land's fine. I don't think they have good attacks. I believe this only gives itself lifelink. +2/+2 lifelink, yeah. Okay. So, let's double check. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, we cannot Ulamog. So, let's just... I should just Titan. Results is so much more fun, though. I mean, come on, right? It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Please don't hit another Keratin. Yes. And I guess I'll shock, sure. Run it back. You did not be dead. So block, block, block. 1, 2, 3. I guess we're going to die if they draw the 2, 4, and I brick. The one that gives everything +2/+2 might kill me if this doesn't hit something. Okay, still might kill me. It's 14. Block, 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 block. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6. It's 12, so it actually doesn't kill me anymore. But it does mean... I guess it would be +1. It does mean that I'm probably chumping, and it's going to put me in an awkward spot. So, let's hope that they do not draw something that puts the 2-4 into play, because that would suck. If I could just stall out the board and just put an Ulamog into play. Like I said, though, it just doesn't matter if I Ulamog them. Like, if they draw another company and can put multiple angels into play, they could beat the Ulamog, I think. Opponent in awe of my cards. Alright. I think we should have died this game, though. Opponent just got a little impatient. Uh-oh. They drew Kyla's? Oh, damn. That's disgusting. Please be something. Oh, that's what it is, right? It can't be anything else. It's so unlucky. Okay. Oh, they just bricked! This person's so unlucky is what I meant to say. Oh my god. That's insane. I cannot believe that happened. Wow. I'm in awe. I love complaining, and then my opponent's just the least lucky person that ever existed. That's funny. Okay. Big thingy. I don't know what I'm gonna kill, though. I have a bunch of reach guys. So... this has got to go. And then it's either Bishop or Giada. I think it's just Bishop. I don't care about this other shit. Alright, we're at 17. Let's attack. Could have attacked him more, I guess, but... this thing doesn't have reach, so we'll just send it in. 4/4 doesn't really attack well. Like, maybe I don't know. I think it's fine to not attack with more stuff. I could have... I should do the math on the... like, if they draw another Kyla's and instead of just hitting the worst shit I've ever seen in my life... I don't even know what they hit. They had to have hit all lands, companies, and Kyla's, right? But they didn't even hit a Llanowar Elf. But they could just draw another Kyla's, put a bunch of 2/4s into play, and then maybe I'm dead. It's possible I wasn't even supposed to attack the 6. We can do the math now, because we're just waiting. So they hit 2, it'll be 5. So block, 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 block. It'll be 5. 15. So I don't think I'm... it says 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 15, yeah. Okay. So I'm not actually dead if they hit 2 2/4s. If they Kyla's into, like, 3 2/4s or whatever, we'll just die. Okay, so they hit. We can just double block and take the hit, though. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And then we'll get to work milling them with the, Ulamog. Does this matter? Do I want the Giada in play if they draw another angel? I think I should gain myself the point. I could chump both. It's fine. Okay. So let's go cast this. And then what are we doing? We're making a 4/4 gaining 5 life, and then we're gonna gain, so we're gonna gain a total of 11. We also get to draw 2 cards. If we hit untap land, we can try to unexpected results. I should probably attack with Ulamog before I unexpected results, in case I hit another Ulamog, but... my opponent's just like... you have no cards, right? You can have 6. Whatever. Okay. Let's make a 4/4. Gain 5. I will mill you for 1 bajillion. Would you like to make a game action opponent? Perhaps. Yeah, this league's been rough. Like I said, I don't want to just stop cut and then they come back, but this keeps happening. It's really annoying. It makes me want to stop playing Pioneer because it seems like everyone playing Pioneer is like I don't know, for some reason brand new to Magic, which is cool, but I just constantly have these opponents that kind of make plays that don't make any sense, and then the games feel kind of unreal. Sure. Yep. I mean, this opponent maybe is just tilted out of the stratosphere. I could respect that, right? Like, they got very unlucky, but it is like, can you just block, please? I'm not asking for much. Can't we just block? Okay. Your turn. I'm at 21. You have 3 flyers. I have 2 reachers and then 5 blockers. So I don't think we have too much to worry about. They're at 22 cards. It's possible if they like rip here, they could 2-turn us. I guess one thing that's awkward for them is they can't Kyla's or company, right? Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Because if they company or Kyla's, they can only put 1 card into play because the Ulamog decks them. Okay, so Rastus sucks, right? I mean, this is just like vanilla 3/5 that maybe gives me a spider when they're playing their best cards. That if they play Collected Company or Kyla's, this my reach thing will not matter. I think we're just no changes, right? We could put in lands. Hitting this actually mattered, right? Like, this was just a large reach creature that stalled the game out. So I think we're just running it back. Even though I keep saying that Ulamog doesn't necessarily beat them, I do think it's important to have. Like, I do need to deal with some of their permanents. And in the games where they draw poorly, like they just did, I think that's important. So let's do no changes. Like I said, I could maybe put in like a land or a grazer and try to make sure that I'm as consistently as possible doing my thing. But I like the armadillo enough. Like 7/7 reach is just big, so let's keep them in. I don't think I want to take out any other cards. Like maybe it's worth on the draw just having a grazer over a growth spiral, because I'm gonna have that extra. I'm gonna have that extra card, which means that I'm more likely to hit my land drops. But this configuration still makes it more likely I hit my land drops, right? Because I got the extra card. Yeah. All right. So what do I think they're boarding in? I don't really know. I can't imagine they have that many cards for a matchup like this. Maybe they have Damping Spheres. That's something they could do, but I'm not that worried about it because it doesn't really interact with the unexpected results part of the deck. All right. We mulligan. We just want to hit our like really strong starts. This I will keep. It's a bit awkward, but I have so much mana. Let's get rid of this. So we want to spike a... I keep saying this every game, so... it remains true. We want to spike a... results. But even if we don't, I mean, these 2 lands are worth 6. So, once we get the 4 lands in play, we can play the Tyrant. Alright, no Elf. What? Okay, that's like the least scary thing, I think. I'm supposed to main phase this, right? Doesn't really matter. Just if I hit another Caryatid. So we're at 7. So this gets to come down next turn. Yep. Okay. Well, it's not exactly what we want, but let's see what they do. I want to hit my land drop. This person is just the worst collected companier I've ever seen. Alright, they didn't attack. I don't know. No one ever attacks. You have a flyer. I don't have a thing, but... This person's so unlucky. I can't... It's really funny that they're not complaining and the person that was, like, not unlucky was tilting off about how unlucky they were. But this person is just the least fortunate of everyone. Okay, I'll attack. So we got our land drop. Sure. I should have just played this, right? I'm greedy. I just make 4/4 blow this up. That was stupid, sorry. I'm just laughing at my opponent's misfortune instead of playing correctly, but I think we're gonna be okay this game. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually 10, right? Okay, a little turn 6 Ulamog action. Draw 2, gain 6. I have company. I think they maybe wanted to main phase that, right? Why are we waiting? The main phase didn't have like the Resplendent Angel stuff. Does trigger on my end phase? I mean, if each end step, wow, it does actually trigger on my end phase. Oh, they're gonna win. I think they just won. Shit. I thought they were dead, and then they killed me. Damn. We'll attack with... They're not supposed to block. Everything flies but 2, so I guess I'll get my free 6 in. But we're just dead, right? So this is gonna make another thing. 17 and 11 and 5. So 17, 11, 5, 28. Or sorry, 4, 32, right? Yep. Oh shit! They heard me calling him unlucky and said, "Watch this." All right. Well, we got to do it to him on the play. We got to have the sauce on the play, and hopefully we can beat all this stuff. But like I said, like you just Ulamog them. If they do this, they don't care. Doesn't matter. Could have not. I didn't have any of this. It didn't really matter what I went after. I guess I could have cleared the Giada instead of the Welcome. I think that would have been more correct, but I'm still just dying, right? Like, even if this Jada isn't making their things big, they're just two-turning me and I can't kill them, so... Yeah. Fair enough. You got me. I'll give you that. Okay. Submit. I'll give you that, Angel's opponent. The Angel deck is fucking terrifying. I can't imagine that it's like... It's the type of deck where it's almost impossible for it to stay good, because it's just very easy to beat if you, like, put Sunfalls in your deck. But who the hell is going to put Sunfall in their deck when everyone's just trying to kill you with mice? So, it might just be well positioned right now. Alright. Game on. We have the sauce. Please, unexpected results. So how do I do this? I do need to find a land, so it's not free. Okay, we found the land. Alright. Wouldn't hate drawing a Citadel off of this. We didn't. Alright, here we go, baby. Flip. Spin the wheel. Flip pancake. All that shit. We got another one. We have to do it again. Okay. We'll draw 1 quadrillion cards. Well. Not bad. Sure. So if they have a company... If a company things get scary. I could just make your own luck. And then try to roll into something. Or I could results, play tap land. Tap land gets me to Titan, I think. I'm a Titan either way. I have Titan this turn, actually. I don't know if Titan is better than make your own luck, though. No, I don't have Titan this turn. Sorry. I need the Citadel. Shit. This is a tricky spot. So how close do I get to Ulamog if I Growth Spiral? Growth Spiral, I could just Ulamog them and hope they don't have a company. God, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. I turned 3 results. I hit a draw 5. I just needed to hit something better than draw a bunch of cards, though, I think. They're just gonna company and beat my ass, and then I'm... If we make your own luck, maybe into, like, Omniscience or whatever. So what are the odds? Like, how do we get Ulamog next turn if we make your own luck? It's really difficult. If I play Citadel, Growth Spiral, Caryatid, it gets me to 6 and 2, 8. It's potentially 9. So I don't think I get to Ulamog, right? Let's do the math. So it'll be... this will be in play. So it'll be these lands. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can't Ulamog them. So I need to decide if I want to results or make your own luck. Play the tap land. I think it's always make your own luck. And just hope. Okay. Well... Now it probably doesn't matter. Now we just win no matter what, because we hit Omniscience. So this is another spot where Omniscience was better than Gulta. So that was pretty lucky. I think they might be doomed. Maybe they have a way to deal with Omniscience. Like, they could have a Beseiju, but... Yeah, this is cool. I don't know if it's good enough, though. Okay, well that... That's gonna make it hard to win. Okay. Let's, flip. Cast. Land. Flip. Cast. Draw. Ulamog. Bing bing. No. Alright, cool. GG's. Well, that was quite the game. This deck is so fun, dude. It's so stupid. It's such a dumb deck, but it is funny. Alright, GG's. That was a nice one. GG's. One more. I think we're 3-1 right now, I believe. Alright, we got our match. We're playing for the 4-1. Let's see if we can get a 4-1 out of this. Yeah. Right, we're keeping this? Hell yeah. Okay. Again? The hell? Okay, let's go this. So we just played against... We're playing against the same person we played against last round. I don't even remember what they were playing because it's been a minute. I guess it's just the queue time. Alright, well, land please. See if our opponent can get vengeance on us. It's probably gonna be pretty tilting if they lose to us again. That's what happened in game 1. Accompanying. Uh-oh. Alright. His opponent back on Team Brick Squad. They were very, very unlucky early on. Oh my god. You're the unluckiest. Okay. Alright. Let's flip the thing again. Hopefully they don't take that as an insult. I'm kind of being lighthearted, but... Their companies are just always so bad. I don't get it. You got a billion life. Okay. So they haven't played any of the good cards just yet. So maybe we can find Ulamog here. I think we're definitely just make your unlucky, right? I don't know why I tapped the carry. That was stupid, but probably won't matter. This was on green. I mistapped so bad. Whatever. Sorry. I might not be able to growth spiral because of this, so whatever. Let's get a Titan. Didn't end up mattering. And so you go. Okay, so the Kyle's for 3. Probably the game is ending here. And there's no way they don't hit something, right? There's no way. I refuse to believe it. There we go. All right. I mean, maybe it's not that bad. So, they can't attack. I guess the game isn't over. Never mind. Why are you doing this again? Maybe it's worth here? I don't think so. You know I have a Titan. Whatever. Okay, let's... I'm an idiot. A big dum-dum. We're gonna have block, block, block. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm dying. Let's do this again. Well, not no way, but it's unlikely that I'm dying. So now I can decide, do I want a Tyrant or not? I think I have to. Or sorry, not Tyrant, but... Maybe I don't need the 4-4. I could have done a shield counter, but... Okay, here we go. So next turn, we're 7, so this is going to gain us 11 or whatever. Yep. These Skyclave Apparitions just have no text against our deck. Oh, shit. Alright. Cast this. Cast this. Let's make a 4-4. Let's gain 5. Alright, now we just want to find our Galta or our Omniscience. And we'll be chilling. I think this only gets creatures, right? Sure. I don't need you. Okay. I have 30 life. Be a little bit less lazy. Alright, your turn. Alright. Does not feel like we're supposed to be winning these games, but we are, so I will take it. Yeah, I believe I didn't sideboard. I think we can run it back. Yeah, I don't know. What would I really put in? I just don't see... I don't see other than switching, like, Armadillo for Grazer, but I already went over that, so... Same matchup. Okay, mulligan. Sounds alright. I think I'm just gonna mulligan. They shouldn't have that much disruption anyway. So I go to 4. Probably not. Yeah, this hand's kind of embarrassing. So if I go to 4, what am I hoping for? Just 2 lands, a ramp, results? Maybe I was supposed to go to 4. This hand needed a Citadel, I think, to be keepable. Going to 4 obviously feels bad, but like I've been saying, this deck seems to mulligan relatively well. That's funny. I don't know if that's good against me, but it's a funny card to have. I'll take it. Does it make my lands come into play tapped, I guess? Yep. Is it Kyle this time? I hope it's not. That's probably bad for me if it is. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's bad. Okay, I think we might be dead, but I keep saying that and they just brick. So... could keep happening, I guess. Yeah. This Angel deck's pretty consistent, isn't it? I guess we're not interacting at all, right? We don't have counter spells, we don't have removal spells, but, seems solid. So there's, yeah, it's a pretty strong chance that I'm just going to be dead. Even if this was, like, bad, even if this was, like, just a Righteous Valkyrie, like, a Righteous Valkyrie plus anything probably would have killed me. But yeah, this Archon making my land come to play tapped was pretty relevant. We're probably gonna die even if it didn't do that, but all right, I don't think I have an out. Okay, let's go first, and then let's click the submit button. It's not mulligan to 5. Let's keep. Let's play this on blue, I guess. Blue should be fine. So we just need to find a land. Elf, okay. Let's play this so I have forest next turn. Actually, Archon just beats my thing, doesn't it? If they just have turn 2 Archon, I can't results. That's disgusting. Okay, thank God. That would have sucked. I could just have, like, anything that stops me from double spelling. Well, we keep low rolling on the high rolls, but I guess I shouldn't complain. Definitely want to hit a 7. I don't want to hit this stupid armadillo. The armadillo's in there because you can cast it for Citadel plus Castle. And it also helps you hit land drops, and if you do spin into it, it's like a big thing. But I would like to hit one of my 7s. I have so many 7s. I have 4 Titans, 4 Tyrants, 4 Turn Timber, 4 Sea Gates, 4 Ullamogs, the Omniscience, and the other thing. But what can you do? It is a big reacher. Okay, so I can't do anything fancy anyway. Let's get Island. Yeah. So we're at 5-6. I need one more land. I need one more land. I need 2 more turns. It's gonna be hard. Yep. Opponent's bad luck is over. Yeah. Sure. Doesn't really matter. Isn't this huge? It's a 9-9. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, GG's. Fun league. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wish my opponents got it together a little bit more. But that's fine. I think there's a lot of new people playing Pioneer. If you're new, ignore me. Don't mind it. Take your time. Figure things out. Especially on Moto. It takes some time to learn. But sorry for some of the long pauses at certain points. I hope you guys enjoy the deck. This deck's very fun. I encourage you to burn your wild cards if you want to play it on Arena. It's probably pretty cheap if you want to play it on Moto. You can use a rental service, of course. But if you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Peace. Oh, let me concede. Let's die. Let's die first. GG's. Alright, peace.